Hi, I'm Devin, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to sew a round tablecloth. You're probably wondering why she's teaching us how to sew something really boring like a tablecloth, and the reason why is because I'm currently working on my Gold Award project for Girl Scouts. And the topic of my Gold Award project is teaching young people how to sew and how to sew things that they can donate to organizations to help other people. Also, a round tablecloth is very simple to make, and it teaches you some of the basic sewing skills like cutting fabric and hemming. So it'll be a really great beginner project. Also, you can give it to like a gift to your parents for I don't know, Christmas, Mother's Day. So it's very useful. So let's get started. The things that you'll need for this project are a yardstick for measuring your fabric, some pins, some sewing pins. I have mine in a cute little elephant pin cushion. You also need some scissors and some thread snips. You don't really need thread snips. I just like to use them to make sure my project is very clean with no loose threads. You could also use a small pair of sewing scissors. Or regular scissors if you're very careful. You'll also need a sewing machine. I have a Husqvarna Viking 1118. You don't need a sewing machine as nice as this one. A Singer sewing machine will be just fine. And for the fabric, I like to use lightweight Home Depot fabric because it has a nice weight to it and it's very user-friendly because it's usually made out of cotton. I have a massive bolt right here of 48 yards. If I plan to make 12 tablecloths, so if you do the math, it's about 4 yards for one tablecloth. And this is very inexpensive. It was about $3 for 1 yard. So let's get started. You want to make sure your fabric's folded over. So it's 2 yards, but it's folded over, so it's 1 yard. And to measure your fabric, you want to get your yardstick and you're going to mark where there's 1 yard. So there's 1 yard here. And you're basically going to keep doing this all the way around the fabric. You would generally want to use a pencil for this, but I'm just using a pen so you guys can see it. And you're going to do this twice, so you have 2 half circles. And then you're going to get your sewing scissors and cut all the way around. So after you cut your fabric, you should have your 2 half circles. As you see, I have. And basically when you start, you want to put the pattern signs together. So I'm going to match the sides. So you want to line them up so the pattern sides are on the inside and the ugly sides are on the outside. And you want to make sure that the straight ends are together and the curved ends are together. I am just going to pin these so they don't slip when I'm sewing. Now I'm going to turn my sewing machine and I am going to use a zigzag stitch on the raw edges. When you sew, you want to make sure that you just do a couple stitches to start and then you go back so your stitches stay sealed and they won't come undone. So I'm just going to do this all the way down. A zigzag stitch all the way down. Oh yeah, here's another quick note. You want to make sure that you pre-wash your fabric before you start sewing, because cotton also likes to shrink. Okay, now that I'm done sewing a zigzag stitch all the way down the straight edge of my 2 half circles, therefore making one big circle of fabric, I am going to sew a zigzag stitch at all the round edges of my big circle of fabric. The reason why I'm doing this is so that it looks a lot nicer and it doesn't fray. Finished sewing all my raw edges with a zigzag stitch, I am going to fold my fabric over so it's folded over the wrong side of the fabric, about maybe in 1/2 inch to 1 inch, and then I'm going to sew that down with a straight stitch. Also, when you're sewing your straight stitch down, you have this like little end from where you sewed the fabric, the 2 pieces of fabric together. You want to fold that over to one side and stitch it down. I'm just cutting off some loose threads right now. Okay. After you've finished sewing your straight stitch all the way around your circle, your tablecloth is now complete. Congratulations. And as you can tell, it looks a lot nicer than those tablecloths you get from the stores, which have like the plasticky fabric and it's like felt on one side and you can't wash them and they tear very easily. These look a lot nicer, they're much more formal looking, and you can get like whatever pattern you want. So thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed my sewing tutorial, and I hope you recommend it to a friend and sew a tablecloth for yourself. Also, for those high schoolers like myself who are looking for community service hours for a college application or whatnot, you can sew tablecloths and you can donate them to like a soup kitchen or another organization, and they will usually give you a couple hours for each tablecloth you sew. So it's a great and easy way to get community service hours also. Bye! Thanks for watching.